What a fantastic, this has been just, it's blowing me away. I hope it's blowing you away too. I want to recognize somebody. You know, when I was a lowly second vice president of the National League of Cities, and I would come into meetings, and occasionally someone would look my way and they'd recognize me, and it always made me feel great. But I want to recognize our second vice president of NLC, Matt Zone from Cleveland. And that brings us to our last speaker, and I want to, as I bring up Stan Koci, let me tell you something that I learned, and I've had the opportunity to go to Cleveland and visit with Matt. I've been in Stan's community and sat in his city hall, but in Cuyahoga County, there are 57, I believe, municipalities in Cuyahoga County. It's one of the most municipally populated areas of the country. And over the years, coming from West Virginia, you'd always hear stories about Cleveland and about, you know, up in the area. And I started working up there. I've been visiting there and going to different cities, and I've almost visited all 57 communities. I got to tell you, when I went into some of these communities like Bedford, I said, my goodness, if anyone knew how nice places like this are, everyone would move there. They're some of the most beautiful communities that I've ever seen. It's like out of a Christmas card. So with that build-up, Stan Koci, the mayor of Bedford, Ohio.
Very good, thank you.
And Stan, as the rest, tell us a little bit about your involvement with NLC and what brought you to this stage.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. This year I'm chair of the First Tier Suburbs Committee for the National League of Cities, so I invite all you people in the small cities to come to our meetings over the next 2 days and sit in and see what we're about. And I'm also a fellow with the National League of Cities University, which I'm very proud of.
The floor is yours.
Thank you. Well, Bedford, Ohio is a first-tier suburb, about 5.5 square miles in area, and we're located about 12 miles southeast of Cleveland, where Matt's hometown. We're a diverse city of about 13,200 people with a balance of retail and industrial businesses, and our world-famous Bedford Auto Mile. We're also a gateway to our Metro Park system and a national park. We were settled in the late 1700s, but we came to prominence in the early 1800s as a stagecoach stop between Cleveland and Akron. From that stop, Bedford grew. A lumber mill was built, and that fostered us into the manufacturing business of office furniture. And in the 1950s, like most of the cities around us, we grew as a bedroom community tied to the automotive industry. Of the 59 communities that make up the county, besides us, only 2 other cities in the whole county outside of Cleveland have an actual historic downtown. And over the last 30 years or more, shopping malls, big box stores, and e-commerce have changed the way we shop and have devastated our small town downtown. We can't compete with the retail centralization of what I call the artificial downtowns and the big box and the multi-use shopping centers, the high-volume, low-cost big box stores, or with the convenience of at-home, online, digital shopping. This retail reality has had a tremendous negative impact on our downtown. However, for me, there's a greater problem. Bedford lost its community identity when it lost its small-town, downtown economic vitality. The traditional purpose of Bedford's downtown was something more than just an area to go buy things. It was a place that extended our neighborhoods. It offered us communal space to interact with each other. And its historical significance provided us with a sense of social continuity. I believe people still want that sense of place from back then, now in the 21st century, but in an updated fabric of today's living. And I think we can provide a retail experience that brings back that neighborhood sensibility. Our vision is to build a successful and vibrant downtown, a destination for people to visit, shop, eat, take in our historic sites. We are joining with our merchants and our entrepreneurs to build business and designer skills through education, to retain our hardworking retailers, and rebrand our small town downtown through the arts. If we can help increase our merchants' profitability, we can retain them. If we can assist getting more people into their stores, they will stay as productive members of our retail base. And when people see an increase of activity in our downtown area, it will be easier to attract new complementary businesses. I have an aggressive plan called the Bedford Catalyst that will revitalize our downtown area and re-engage our community identity. Now, all plans have a price tag, as we've heard from our other speakers. We are reinvesting public dollars from our professional service budget in the Office of Economic Development to fund classes and assistance for our retailers. Also, the actual organization known as the Bedford Catalyst will be under our Community Improvement Corporation, where it will have greater flexibility to raise funds through grants and donations. And all plans must have a purpose. And our purpose is to ensure retail business profitability and sustainability so our small town downtown can once again be the anchor for community identity. And all plans need a catalyst to drive it forward. We've partnered with a proven retail and small business expert, Mindy Paradise, and her company, Paradise and People, to help me accomplish my 3 initiatives, which will reverse the negative impact trend of Bedford's small town downtown due to the shopping malls, the big box stores, and of course e-commerce. My plan, called the Bedford Catalyst, has 3 initiatives. 1, to provide educational strategies that facilitate retail growth and profitability for the merchants of downtown Bedford. 2, to partner with pop-up merchants, which will foster momentum for the small business owner as well as the city by providing a retail experience and environment you can't find anywhere else. And 3, to build a brick-and-mortar incubator that promotes educational tools of collaboration between business sensibilities and art design production. A place where aspiring entrepreneurs have a space to create and work alongside other motivated individuals looking to build their dreams. Education will be a key element, no, it will be the key element to build each of these initiatives. We want our merchants to have the tools to build a strong, sustainable business. Whether they are a business owner, a pop-up merchant, new to the business world, or a seasoned retailer, they are welcome to attend our classes for free. We're not here to tell them how to run their business, but to offer them some tools to prosper. And I'm not pretending to know all there is about retail sales, but I do know you have to learn and grow to improve in any endeavor. If we, the city, can provide an avenue for that to happen, all the better. We have a vested interest in the well-being of our businesses, and I believe we must help when and where we can within the confines of the law. But as idealistic as we might want to be, as artsy as we would like to brand ourselves, if you can't make a profit and sustain your business, all the pie in the sky won't get you anywhere. We want our businesses to be profitable. They grow, they prosper, they hire more workers, they enlarge their space. Other prospective retailers see the vibrancy and growth, and they want to move here. We fill the empty storefronts. We bring back that community. Small town downtown will thrive. As a result of our interest in helping our merchants, they have reached out to one another to bring back our historic Downtown Business Owners Association. And the local Chamber of Commerce is reevaluating its mission of service. People are talking, things are happening. This 3-pronged approach, educational strategies, Partnering with pop-up merchants and our incubator, along with an investment from the city, will create a synergy of cooperation and financial success between merchant, government, and resident that will be attractive to visitors. That is the future community identity I have for Bedford, Ohio. Thank you.
Thank you, Stan.